I'm in Berlin. From the central station, it's just a short walk to the German capital's government quarter. Built in the years following the Cold War, everything is big and shiny, made mostly of concrete and glass. And right in the middle of all this modern architecture is the historic Reichstag building, one of Berlin's most visited sites. This is where the German parliament, known as the Bundestag, convenes. It's a center of power and tourist magnet alike. I've arranged to meet Chancellor Kiziltepe, a Berliner with Turkish roots. She's been representing the Social Democrats in the Bundestag since 2013, so she knows her way around. First, she shows me the debating chamber, the heart of the parliament and really German democracy as a whole.
We debate, vote, and pass laws here.
And it's where you work.
Yes, that's right.
How does it feel to stand up there at the podium?
It's nerve-wracking.
I can imagine, especially the first time.
Well, over time, you get used to it. The nervousness doesn't fade, but that's all right. I've been a member of parliament for 4 years, and it's truly special to have a chance to speak in this hallowed hall. I come from an immigrant family and belong to what they call the guest worker generation. And it's really something significant for me, and my parents as well, that I got a good education. And today, I'm representing people in Germany as a member of parliament.
Walking the halls of the Bundestag is like taking a journey through time. This graffiti was scrawled on the walls by Soviet soldiers after they won the battle for the Reichstag in 1945. British architect Norman Foster integrated them into his plan when the building was reconstructed. And he left the bullet holes too. Now we're in the delegate lobby. This painting represents the Reichstag fire in 1933. The Nazis used the event as a pretext to persecute their political opponents. The books of names commemorate the 120 members of parliament who were murdered in the aftermath. The next stop is the prayer room, a place of quiet and reflection for the MPs, regardless of their faith. There's a lot more going on up on the roof of the building. The glass dome is the biggest attraction for visitors to the Reichstag. From the top, we head all the way to the bottom. In the basement, we come across 5,000 boxes with 4,999 names on them.
There's a box for every democratically elected representative in the years between 1919 and 1999.
Is there anything in them?
No. These boxes are all shaped the same to stand for the equality of all elected representatives, independently of their function. The years of Nazism are symbolized by a black box. There's no name on that one.
Tunnels lead from the Reichstag building to parliamentary office buildings nearby. Now we've emerged from this tunnel into another very futuristic-looking building.
Yes, this is the Paul-Löbe House. The representatives' offices and the committee rooms are here, on the right and left.
So lots of heated debate behind these walls.
Right. And my committee, the Finance Committee, meets in this room every Wednesday from 9:15 till about noon or 1 o'clock.
The Paul-Löbe House is on the western bank of the River Spree. Just across is the Marie Elisabeth Lüders House. Some members of the Bundestag have their offices over there. When the city was divided in this area, the river served as the border between East and West Berlin. The crosses remember people who lost their lives trying to escape from the East. I'm standing in front of the chancellery. Up there on the 7th floor, that's where Angela Merkel works. Unfortunately, I can't get in, but on her official website, you can take a look at her office. Wow, look at that view! You can see the Tiergarten, the big inner city park, and all the way to the Reichstag. Right next to the chancellery, I'm going to hop on the U-Bahn. Nicknamed the Chancellor train, this'll get me to the Grand Boulevard unter den Linden in no time. And that's good because I have a very important appointment to keep. I'm of course going to take the VIP entrance. I mean, I have a photo session with the Chancellor herself. Okay, it might not be all that exclusive after all. At Madame Tussauds, everyone can take a picture with Angela Merkel. Or with Barack Obama. Or other celebrities. A bit stiff, but pretty close to the originals, don't you think? Now I'm going to treat myself to a little break. The Tiergarten is the perfect place for that. It's right in the center of the city, just behind the Reichstag and the Brandenburg Gate. An oasis of peace and quiet for Berliners and tourists longing to rest their legs. Here in the park, you can rent a rowboat, chill out in a beer garden, or just sit back and watch the boats go by. At dusk, it's time to walk back over to the government district. Here, I'm gonna check out something I've been looking forward to all day. Just behind the Reichstag, a row of steps along the banks of the Spree River offer a perfect view onto the Marie Elisabeth Lüders House. In summer, a big round window becomes a movie screen that presents milestones of German history from the end of the German Empire to the fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989. This sound and light show is a wonderful way to end my day in Berlin's fascinating government district.